Now playing the Dame Taft Movie Show.
Dame Taft loves you.
Hi, I'm Cardiff Electric, and you're watching the Dame Taft Movie Show.
Now playing the Dame Taft Movie Show.
Here come the laughs. Roll it.
It's the Dame Taft Movie Show, hosted by my nephew, Screww.
Yeah, thank you, Auntie. It's the Dame Taft Movie Show, and we are joined by the handsome and vivacious Mr. Faversham.
Here come the laughs. Oh, wait.
But wait, there's more. We got women tonight. There's women on the show. It's Little Lemmi. Hello.
Hello. Thank you. Pleasant compliment. Thank you for calling me a woman.
Thank you for appearing on the show and making it less gay. We're not gay. We just like discussing handsome leading men and their physiques and the evenness of their tans and the firmness of their... okay. Hey, Lemmi. This is Mr. Faversham. He likes to shame me with his movie collection. Look at it back there behind him. Look at him. Smug little...
Not enough.
Little Lemmi, you are on a show. Tell us about your show, please.
I'm on a show with an Irish guy in the Dabbleverse.
Former Dame Taft Movie Show guest Husey.
Yeah.
But don't you have your own show too, like a morning show?
Yep. I do a morning show on Twitch and Rumble. I just play some music and we just talk in the chat, and I just take their music requests and they expand my tastes, and hopefully I expand theirs, and we just hang out.
Now, Lemmi, I have binged a number of your shows with Husey, former Dame Taft Movie Show guest Husey, about movies and stuff. And I noticed that we don't disagree on everything. We found some common ground. Now, unfortunately, I didn't take notes or remember what you said, but we'll get to know more about your taste in film as we go along here.
Let me give you some Army Buddy advice. Figure out a way to get out.
Critics are calling Tigerland gritty, powerful, and fascinating. A thought-provoking drama.
Look, I'll get you out of the Army.
Director Joel Schumacher's finest work to date. Colin Farrell is awesome. And Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times calls it compelling and alive.
I believe you could soldier as well as any man in this army, but you won't.
Trying to make me a hero.
Tigerland, rated R.
Yes, Tigerland. The reason I came to pick this movie for the show, a couple weeks ago, I pulled the disc out of my collection and showed it to Mr. Faversham to have him guess the director, and he hadn't seen it. Now, this guy has seen just about everything. It's hard to pull one over on him. And also, it's a movie that's kind of under the radar. We like kind of niche movies instead of the usual stuff. You can't always add very much to the discussion of Jaws or The Shining. You know, and if I understand correctly, you had not seen this movie before we assigned it to you?
Yep, I have not.
Go ahead and give us your initial reaction. We got a short clip package, so don't spoil it, but just your initial reaction, if you would, please.
Okay, my initial reaction, I did not see the trailer. I just watched the movie maybe 2 hours ago. The trailer is far better than the movie.
It's a guy movie, and it's boot camp, it's military and stuff. Probably
that was my life. I had 4 military parents. I grew up
Really?
watching military movies. Yeah.
Okay, but again, there's so many of them, and I'll tell you, I'm not a fan of Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket because the first half of the movie is a boot camp scene. I thought Kubrick was going to go to Nam and blow shit up, and this came on the heels of Heartbreak Ridge, boot camp movie, Stripes. An officer and a gentleman, and it's like, man, I've seen this already before. And also, a boot camp movie is, as a viewer, kind of feels like going through boot camp, unless it's funny, like in Stripes. React to
Or
that,
Sergeant
Lemmi?
Bilko. Have you ever seen that?
Sergeant Bilko, Abbott and Costello and Buck Privates. Does that qualify, Mr. Faversham?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
in its own way. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's always bugged me about. I'm not a big fan of the Kubrick. You a Kubrick fan, Little Lemmi?
I do like Stanley.
Really?
I like Clockwork Orange. I was
Sure you
obsessed
do.
with A Clockwork Orange for a long time.
Now, as I was saying before, watching you do some of your movie shows with Husey, I think I remember correctly, your opinion on the shit movie, The Breakfast Club. Talk about how terrible that movie is, please.
Fuck I don't understand why that was such a cult classic. I mean, I guess I do. It's like a little bit of everybody. You could see yourself in a character, blah, whatever, dude, whatever. It's like you could watch 100 other movies with the same fucking whatever. It's overrated.
Yeah, it's such an important movie, and to see that it got the Criterion treatment. Okay, John Hughes is a terrible director. He's a terrible writer. I don't find him funny. The
was
score
Ferris
is terrible.
Bueller John Hughes?
It was.
Was Ferris Bueller? Then fuck John Hughes forever.
I love you. I love you. Yeah, right.
I thought we
right.
were the only two. I thought we were the only two who would say that.
Expound, Mr. Faversham. Expound, please. I want to hear this.
I'm no particular fan of his either. The only one of his I think I ever tolerated on a second viewing was
Planes, Trains. Yeah.
But the rest of them, forget it. They didn't speak to me. I was too old for 16 Candles and too old for Breakfast Club, and I didn't care one whit about these people, especially the annoying ones in Breakfast Club, especially. 16 Candles, I understand why people like that one. I don't agree with it, but I understand. Breakfast Club, I have no idea why you would a movie that interrupts itself with a music video. Come on, I mean, it was horrible. It was horrible, and that ending, forget it. Tough guys. I beat Paul Gleason. Yeah, big deal. Big freaking deal, Judd Nelson.
Terrible cast. Emilio Estevez is a good actor. He's done good work. I will lay off of him, and I won't even blame the cast for the performances because I blame the director. We'll get off this real quick. I promise you. The only thing that movie accomplished that I will give it credit for is that it showed that these kids of this age have nothing interesting to say. That part they got right. I don't want to hear about them. I don't care about their problems. It's sad that they don't have a strict parental figure in their lives to give them a smack or something like that. Okay. Any final thoughts, Little Lemmi? I'm sorry for going off on a tangent.
No, we could do away with John Holmes movies for sure.
John Hughes.
A maximum.
John Holmes?
Yeah.
Did you say John Holmes?
Hughes. I'm sorry.
Wait a second. All right, talk about John Holmes movies for a minute.
No, let's not.
Wonderland, starring Val Kilmer.
There you go.
Did you think he was believable in the role? Have you seen that movie?
No,
Wonderland, starring Val Kilmer. Are you a Val Kilmer fan?
I love Val Kilmer.
Ooh, talk more about that. Ooh.
I just watched MacGruber not too long ago, and that filled me with joy beyond belief. I love Tombstone. I loved him as Batman. I love Val Kilmer Batman.
Hey, that's correlates with the director of this film we're discussing tonight.
That sucks.
There's your boy Val Kilmer. Good. Yeah, I'm a Val Kilmer fan too, despite all the stories about him being a huge prick. All right, let's watch some clips here. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to pull the clips I wanted to because my DVD would not upload, so I only had what was available online here. Normally, I do timestamps and I select the clips. I'm very particular. What's the word, Mr. Faversham? Very
precise.
Perspicacious. Yeah. Okay.
Precise.
Yeah, so there's the preview. Real quick before I forget, because I know I'll forget. All right, well, Little Lemmi didn't like the movie, so we won't.
No, I did. I did like the movie.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, we'll look at some clips and we'll go more into it. But real quick, those chicks in the preview at the beginning there, they're very cute. That's the only bit of historical inaccuracy. We get to see some nudity, some full frontal nudity, and one of the chicks has a 1990s landing strip. I don't think they had that in 1971.
Probably not down in Louisiana, anyway.
Yeah. We also get to see Colin Farrell's bottom, thanks to the director Joel Schumacher, who's a homosexual. Lemmi, your thoughts on Colin Farrell? Is he dreamy?
I went into this not wanting. I've never wanted to be a Colin Farrell gal. I really didn't. I went into this being like, no Colin Farrell. But I ended the movie being like, okay, he's quite charming, and I totally would.
Mr. Faversham, Colin Farrell, dreamy? Not dreamy.
No opinion on his dreaminess, but he's a fine actor. I like him in a lot of his movies. I've seen. Can't say I've seen all of them, but he was good in this. I thought he was pretty good in this. Quibbles about his part, but I liked him.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about his character here. I really don't have a problem with him, except for some of the roles he was cast in, and that's not his doing. I mean, if they're going to offer the guy a role and with a lot of money in a big, high-profile movie, then by all means take it. And they put him in multiple remakes, like fucking Total Recall remake and Fright Night remake, and then a sequel to the Fright Night remake. But yeah, he doesn't bug me so much. And here he is. He's a fresh star, just coming. We get to discover him. In Bruges, that's probably my favorite Colin Farrell. That's a funny movie. Little Lemmi, have you seen In Bruges?
Nope.
Oh, you might like it. It's darkly humorous, kind of like Fargo. Okay, let's look at some clips.
Rated R.
Yeah, rated R. It's a bunch of men.
Sergeant, lie down on the ground. Permission to...
No, shit first!
Yes, Sergeant. You know why this man is lying on the ground?
Because he's dead! He's dead!
You can't bury him. You know why?
Why, Sarge? Because you're dead too! You're all dead! You're dead because you don't know how to fire your weapons on semi-automatic. You're dead because you don't know how to hit fucking Charlie with short bursts and your goddamn barrels don't overheat.
Think you're so damn smart because you're from up north?
That's Shea Wiggum. I think he was in the latest Mission Impossible.
The last two, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of up-and-coming stars in this movie. It was casted unknowns back in 2000, but some of them went on to impressive careers. Shea Wiggum, that's a fun
I
name
hear
to
him telling
say.
the Northern boys first to go over there in Vietnam. Yeah, but at least we can find it on the map.
It's real fucking funny, Pac.
Ain't nobody gonna die, so you keep that trash and talk to yourself.
Clifton Collins.
Nobody gonna die? Shit out of you one damn dumb cracker. Okay, so when you come home, they gonna call you Mr. No Legs motherfucker. That any better?
You watch yourself, mister. I still got these stripes.
And again, I didn't get to choose the clips. I just pulled what was available on YouTube. These are not the clips I would have chosen, but it's still, we don't want to give away too much anything. Clifton Collins right there, by the way, on the left, went on to play Perry Smith in Capote. He was in this J.J. Abrams Star Trek. Are you a Clifton Collins fan, Little Lemmi?
I don't think I've ever seen another movie. He's familiar. I've not seen a whole bunch of movies. I'm the kind of person that'll watch the same movies over and over and over again. So if you want to give me like a list of classic movies you want somebody to watch for the first time, I'm your gal.
I do that too. I only watch movies from the 70s over and over again. I deprive myself of other movies, but I'm trying. Okay, let's look further here. Clifton Collins. Hey, I met him on the set of a TV show called The Event. I think it was an NBC show about aliens. This would have been around 2011. And it was weird because he was in the reboot of The Twilight Zone and the J.J. Abrams Star Trek. And it's usually anytime an actor was in both a Star Trek and a Twilight Zone, they'd have to be from 1959 to 1968, right? Right, Mr. Faversham?
Correct, yeah.
So it's funny.
Who was he in Star Trek? I mean, I've seen that.
He was on the Romulan ship behind Eric Bana.
Oh, so he was in makeup and stuff?
Yeah,
Right there.
all the makeup.
I wouldn't remember him.
But tons of credits, impressive actor there, and I met him. I'm cool.
Damn it, you men will learn to soldier.
He washed out. He screwed up his leadership here.
You're the next platoon guy. Now put that man under arrest.
They didn't teach us how to do that in college, Sergeant.
Are you some kind of fucking idiot, Paxton? You inbred retard. You don't know how to do a goddamn thing, do you? You're fired as platoon guy, you dumbass dipshit. You think it's funny?
No, Sergeant!
God damn it!
No, Sergeant!
Give me 10! Give me 10! You think it's fucking funny?
Yes, Sergeant.
Get a card table. You're on guard.
Guard, Sergeant.
You heard me, Private! You want these 14s up your ass?
No, Sergeant.
Boss, you're a new platoon guy. Now you put that piece of shit under arrest and you tell these men to be swinging dick. Congratulations, sweetheart.
Directed by Joel Schumacher. We'll talk about him momentarily. Just a couple more brief clips here.
Buzz, do you think the Army's never seen piss ants like you before?
That's funny. Nick Searcy, he's a big patriot online. I actually reached out to him and sent him a DM and said, hey, you want to come on the show? I didn't hear back from him. He's a busy man. That's okay.
I know you think you are some big swinging dick hero, and I know a lot of the men think so too, but I know you for what you are. You are a coward. Because you are a born leader and you're afraid to take any real responsibility. That's why you dropped out of school. That's why you dropped out of everything. You are pissing your life away.
Well, I don't need the fucking army and I don't need the fucking war to tell me that, sir.
Get on your feet, soldier. Attention! You see, I don't want you in a stockade. And I don't want you recycled. And I don't want you drummed out on some bad conduct discharge. I want you exactly where you are. And we'll just naturally chew you up.
Mr. Faversham, go ahead, expound on. You said you had some issues with the character.
Yeah, I mean, with the movie as a whole, I mean, I enjoyed it. I hadn't seen it until you showed me sent me the link to Tubi on it. I despise the shaky cam. It's
Thank
horrible.
you. That's in my notes. Okay.
It's that and I get the draining of the color to make it all olive drab and come on, it's a little too obvious. We don't
shot
need
it on
to do-
16 millimeter, which is
Yeah.
fine with me. Yeah.
No, fine. It's film. It's fine. But I mean, you don't have to. You don't need to hit the audience over the head with the color, with the drainage of the color. And again, the shaky cam I hate. What I didn't really like about the movie as a whole is I get the setup from the beginning that we're going to see a slow, gradual transition of this guy, Farrell, and then the guys who hate him are gonna end up respecting him at the end, except for the one guy.
That would have been more traditional, yeah.
Yeah, even the commanders, they begrudgingly sort of like him at the end of it. They're smiling under their caps and stuff. And I'm like, no, that's the parts I didn't like. I mean, the stuff itself in the movie is fine. I mean, the boot camp stuff and their training, hikes and things, those went well. And the punishments, dig a giant hole and do all. I mean, again, you did say it. All that stuff we've seen in 100 of these movies. Well done in this. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen to the characters, where where he would earn the begrudging respect of everybody. And I'm like, no, he's too much of a bum. He's too much of a hippie bum that they're not going to like him. They're not going to like him at the end. It reminded me of An Officer and a Gentleman, where Lou Gossett really does like Richard Gere at the end of the movie. Come on. That was howlingly bad in that movie. So in this one, that didn't work. But I mean, the movie as a whole was fine. I mean, it didn't offend me. It didn't. I didn't feel like I wasted my 2 hours watching it. So I'm glad you recommended it, because I'd never seen it before. And it was interesting to see Joel Schumacher, who I would never associated with a movie like
you wouldn't
this.
think the guy who directed Batman and Robin would have made this movie.
Or even any of his other stuff. I mean, other than what he did, one of those John Grisham movies, I think, too. And
The
I think
Client. And A Time to Kill. I think they're both Grisham.
I'm not sure. Well, did he do The Client? I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Okay, but yeah, I mean, other than that, he doesn't have a resume that would make this movie. That was interesting to see him attempt that. But yeah, that's how I felt about the movie. I just didn't buy the character development, from everybody in the movie. I just thought it was too obvious.
Lemmi, what did you think about Colin Farrell's character Boz? Do you think it was realistic? Do you think he was a hippie? Did you like him?
I did like him, and as far as character development, I think the ending scene itself was supposed to symbolize that he had absolutely no character development. He tore his best friend's book to shreds just as a fucking asshole goodbye moment. But I don't know. I thought it was good. For a movie, it was good. I didn't care for the shaky cam myself. It was very Dwight Goes to Nam. It kind of, I don't know. But overall, it was a pretty good movie. It was very cliche military. I'll put my size 14s up your ass, you maggot.
Hey, you're good at that. You should be a drill mistress.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you should. I can actually do it for real. I can do it for real. That's just joking. My dad was very. The scene where he was like, you're pissing your life away. You could be a good soldier. That was straight up my dad being like, you have so much fucking potential and you're wasting it away. Why are your grades so bad? And I'm like,
People will pay
Even the
good
hand.
money for that. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was okay character. Kind of. Well, I wouldn't compare him to McMurphy from Cuckoo's Nest per se, but one thing I did appreciate is it kind of had his character had kind of a dreamlike quality, like someone you remember a certain way, and thinking about it that way, I enjoyed it. Maybe I'm giving the movie too much credit. It's probably not what they were going for, but I remember this guy who was always this way, and he got people out of the military and stuff, and he wasn't a conformist.
I think the end of the movie covers that a little bit. They don't explicitly say it, but the narration, the voiceover narration at the end sort of gives us that impression that he's the guy who moved through all these people's lives at these 6 months and did this for them. And again, I still think that's just a little too easy, a little too pat. Especially
disappeared into the wind.
Yeah, and we don't know what happened to him. I heard he was killed, but no, I heard he's living in Mexico with a beautiful lady.
That feels legitimate to me. Because it's kind of like something you remember. But I guess we looked at it differently. I didn't take it so literally.
That's probably my fault. I watched these things literally.
No, I mean,
I didn't get the impression it was not real.
Yeah, I mean, we all take it different ways. But thank you both for mentioning the shaky cam. I fucking hate shaky cam. I'm so glad that that trend has kind of died off, Now they got software where you can straighten it all out so it won't shake. But yeah, I remember walking out of movies like that that did that. Man of Steel, the Evil Dead remake, and was it 2013 or something?
Well, you go back to the Bourne Identities, the one that really...
that guy Paul Greengrass. Yeah, did the sequels. Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Faversham. Yeah. And I remember hearing people interviewed about the logic behind shaky cam. Oh, well, it's intended to simulate the movements of the eye. Well, my eyes work fine. Put the camera on a fucking tripod, and I'll zoom in and dart my eyes around the frame as I want to. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm still bitter about it.
They brought it back in the Odyssey in the action scenes.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I saw that last week. But yeah, it's
a terrible choice.
Yeah, well, in this case, it's Nolan's choreography of the action scenes is terrible. You cannot tell what's going on.
Wait, you went to see the Odyssey?
Okay. Yeah, last week. I saw very nice 70mm show. It was nice to see. I like the movie. I mean, I give it 3.5, 4 out of 5 or whatever. It's just there's 4 or 5 major action set pieces in the movie. Half of them at night and dark, candle lit. There's no way to follow the action. You can't. You don't know who's doing what. You have to you wait for the end to figure out, oh, that guy's dead now. I mean, it's he's always done that though. I mean, his Batman movies did it. Batman Begins, the worst of the 3.
Nolan stuff. You didn't like that?
You see something like Oppenheimer, it's a straight movie, other than the, fractured timelines he does. It doesn't have any of that stuff in it. I mean, so for some reason he wants action scenes to be chaotic, but to me, it's the audience can't follow it. I don't know how you could follow that. But yeah, that's the extension of the shaky cam. It's not really, in his movies, it's not really shaky cam as much as it is rapid fire editing, where he doesn't linger on any shot cuts long enough to see what it is.
Yeah, the Michael Bay disease. Lemmi, did you see the Odyssey?
No, but I do have it bookmarked on Twitter. Somebody uploaded a really shitty version, so I'm thinking about watching that.
It's on one of the Russian sites too. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, it's dubbed in the foreign language.
Oh, well, there you go.
Chris Nolan, let me real quick. Again, I'm trying to get an idea of your interest in movies and what your likes and dislikes. What do you think of Nolan? I think you guys discussed him. Weren't you on that? You and Husey discussed him on a show? Yeah.
I like Christopher Nolan. He makes very large movies that seem to only really be good in theaters. They don't really translate as well to the smaller screen. For me, anyway. A few people are like that.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Like The Matrix and Independence Day. It's not just Nolan that does that. It's just some movies are too big for a small screen. Nolan seems to be a big proprietor of that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Joel Schumacher, Lemmi, are you a fan of his work? Are you familiar with the rest of his oeuvre? We were talking about The Breakfast Club. Have you ever seen a little movie called St. Elmo's Fire?
No, and I won't. I never could be bothered, really.
Huge waste of time. Faversham?
Okay.
Terrible. I saw that in the movies. Saw that one in the movie. That was part of the circuit. There were the 3 movies. There were actually the 4. There was The Big Chill, Breakfast
Oh.
Club, 16 Candles, and that one, and
Just
St.
give me the
Elmo's Fire.
soundtrack.
You
Just
know,
give me the soundtrack. I'll be.
you had you had young teenagers, and you had 2 high schoolers, and then you had college, and then post college with St. Elmo. It was, and all of them were the same movie. I mean, it was diverse cast of young, good-looking men and women who
More or
seemingly
less.
don't have any problems, and then they all have major problems, and they're all dull. They're all dull people.
St. Elmo's Fire. It's like little kids playing grown up. You know what they think grown ups would act like, and it's melodramatic. And the
Yeah. Oh,
cast
yeah.
is
I remember the end of
impressive.
St. Elmo when
And there's
they
no
gotta
nudity in it. So.
No, they got to rescue the girl. One of them climbs out on the ledge and gets to her room. And I was sitting there. It was my girlfriend, who was my wife at the time, or she's still my wife, and going, "Are you for real?" I mean, she's enjoying it. I'm like, "Are you for real? Come on! How could you like this?" That used to be our arguments at the movies. How could you like?
How could you like this? Okay, so Tigerland comes out in 2000. It takes place in 1971, Fort Polk, Louisiana. These guys in the Army preparing to go overseas to Nam. And 28-day shoot, bare bones shooting. We talked about that. It was in 16 millimeter. I applaud that. I like when you strip stuff away and just let the actors get in there. And they young, mostly inexperienced cast, but a lot of them emerged as strong actors. Written by Ross Clavin and Michael Magruder. I'm not familiar with their work. I mentioned the cast here. We didn't get to see any scenes with Cole Hauser. I think he's dreamy. Cole Hauser. Are you a fan of Cole Hauser, Lemmi?
I don't know who he is.
You ever see Pitch Black? The
Nope.
Vin Diesel space movie? That's okay. We'll
No.
move on. Cinematography by Matthew Libatique, who did Aronofsky movies. I haven't seen that many Aronofsky movies. He did Requiem for a Dream and Pi. Aronofsky, Lemmi?
Nope.
Good. I don't feel so bad then. I think I saw Requiem for a Dream once, but I don't remember it so much.
Is that drug movie?
Yeah.
I think I tried watching that movie, and it was just
Yeah.
like, this is a waste of my time. It's very chaotic, and
Downbeat.
I don't need to watch people suffer. I don't want to watch that.
Mr. F, Requiem for a Dream, Aronofsky.
I saw it and disliked it intensely. So,
Yes.
and I think I saw Pi, and again, it just didn't penetrate whatever it's supposed to be about. I don't think I've seen another one of his pictures.
I didn't see Pi. I think I only have one Aronofsky movie on the shelf, and it's The Fountain with Hugh Jackman, and it's in standard definition. And I saw it once, and I don't remember it. Lemmi, you mentioned that you liked this movie. Are you glad you watched it, Tigerland?
Yeah. Yep. I like kind of like B or like a more low budget films, and and now that I know that it was a more low budget filmed on that film, and it kind of maybe makes sense why they washed out the color so much. Maybe they were having like lighting issues, so it was just easier for them to make everything OD green.
Yeah, they're not going to overlight something like this, especially. And but what was interesting, and you showed those YouTube clips. One of them had normal color. The rest of them all had that gray look. That one scene with the one of the sergeants or whatever was in normal color. I'm like, that's interesting. How'd that happen?
I noticed that too.
Wonder if somebody color corrected it.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody, this looks terrible. I'll fix it. Going against the director's wishes.
I'll hit the auto button on my upload and fix it.
There are countless instances of that all throughout the age of VHS transfers and all the way up until present. Whoever's operating the telecine, making the transfer, decides, hey, you know what? This doesn't look right here. I'll fix it. Without consulting the director or stuff like that. Are we getting too technical, Lemmi?
No, it makes sense. Like, what if it was like a dream sequence, and it was like, oh, the edges are a little fuzzy in this scene. I'll fix that. It's like, no, they're supposed to be a little fuzzy in that scene.
A famous example is the green chick in Star Trek, the original series. It had to come back from the lab a couple times because the guys in the lab kept trying to color correct the green chick, the Orion slave girl. Yeah,
that's funny.
And there's multiple instances like that because, one department doesn't know what the other one's doing and they think they know best. Okay, real quick, I want to go over a Schumacher here because he's a curious fruit. Talk about how terrible The Lost Boys is, Lemmi.
I actually love The Lost Boys. I have a T-shirt
Okay.
I have a T-shirt. I love The Lost Boys. That's one of the movies I watched as a child over and over and over and over again.
Okay. You have a fondness for it. I think it would have been better if you strip away all the gayness and the MTV stuff.
It's awful. I'm not going to deny that it's an awful movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the story is actually very interesting. If it had been done like those floating kids in Salem's Lot, come join us and stuff like that. But instead, it's an MTV video and with really bad dialogue. Well, it's got Corey Feldman, though, so you can't go wrong with Corey Feldman. Mr. Faversham, Lost Boys?
Not a particular fan of it. Saw it when it was out first, and that was that. Never saw it since.
Us cool kids like the other vampire movie that came out that year, Near Dark.
Yes.
You ever see Near Dark, Lemmi?
Nope.
It's directed by a chick, James Cameron's ex-wife, Catherine Bigelow, who later did Hurt Locker and what was the other Zero Dark 30. Near Dark. It's pretty good. I recommend it. It's got 3 of the stars from Aliens in it, 87, if you like vampire movies.
Okay.
Near Dark. Okay, so all right, so Batman and Robin was so bad, directed by Joel Schumacher, it actually sent me to the indie cinema. I think the next movie I saw, I was traumatized. The next movie I saw after that was that Peter Fonda movie, Yuli's Gold, where he makes the honey.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
You mentioned you like the Val Kilmer Batman, Lemmi?
Yep.
Batman Forever?
Yes,
It's
I like
okay.
Batman Forever. And Batman and Robin, is that the one with Alicia Silverstone?
Yeah, Batgirl. She's Batgirl.
Okay. Who was the bad guy?
There were a couple of them. You had Poison Ivy, played by Uma Thurman.
Okay, and Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze,
right?
yeah. Everybody.
That's my favorite.
Chill.
Besides Batman
your
Returns,
favorite?
Batman and Robin is my favorite Batman.
You've lost all credibility.
Sorry. I like
That's
terrible
okay.
movies. I love bad
That
movies.
one's pretty rough. It overwhelms the senses. Have you seen those first 4 Batman movies, Mr. Faversham?
Yeah. Saw them all theatrically.
Yeah, me too.
The second set was when I was working for Warner Brothers partially, so we had to watch them. Go to screenings and everything. It was like, oh. And then we knew the 4th one was like, oh boy, nobody's gonna like this one.
Yeah, that was something. Okay, so wrapping up on Joel Schumacher, he got an impressive filmography in terms. Well, they were successful. They're mostly successful movies. Not too many of them in there I like. Flatliners. Then he does that Julia Roberts movie, Dying Young, because everyone that saw Pretty Woman wanted to see her chasing around a terminally ill guy. Julia Roberts, Lemmi, you like her?
I like her. She's all right. I like Pretty Woman. It's all right.
You do. We did a show on that with Christian Blatt here. I tried to be fair, but Schumacher did the movie Flawless. That's the one with Philip Hoffman and Drag, and he's taking care of Robert De Niro. I didn't see it. Schumacher does this movie in 2000. He follows it up with Bad Company, one of like 3 or 5 films with that title. That one starred Chris Rock and Anthony Hopkins. I've had a DVD on the shelf of that for 16 years that somebody gave me. I've never watched it.
I don't even remember that one at all.
Then he reteams with Colin Farrell again in Phone Booth in 2002. Phone Booth, written by Larry Cohen.
I was going to say that's Larry Cohen wrote that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Have you seen any of these movies, Lemmi, that I'm going through?
I think I tried watching
movies?
Phone Booth. I've tried watching Phone
It's
Booth.
okay of that type of movie. Yeah.
I think I petered out. I think I was like, okay, I'm done paying attention to this after 15 minutes.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, 8 Millimeter, that movie with Nicolas Cage hunting down the snuff film. Remember 8 Millimeter? Any final thoughts on Tigerland, Mr. Faversham?
No, I mean, I said, aside from issues, I think with some of the characters, I didn't feel cheated watching the movie, which bad movies do to me. I thought it was good to watch. I hadn't seen it, so.
Do you recommend it?
Yeah, if the subject matter appeals to you, yeah, I'd recommend it to people. If they don't like military movies, then then they shouldn't watch it because they're not going to get anything out of it. But if you like that type of thing, it was well done for what it was.
Lemmi, with your closeness to the military, you said you had members of your family involved.
Mm-hmm.
Do you support the military, or does it just bring back bad memories? Okay.
No, I absolutely 100% support the military, and I support anybody's choice to join or not join. That's your choice. as an American.
Yeah, me too. I have mixed feelings on the representation of the military. It's the usual movie tropes, like you mentioned. You got the hard guys and the conscientious guys and stuff like that. Okay.
Listen, Dame Taft is always right.
It's the Dame Taft Movie Show, hosted by my nephew, Screww.
Okay, real quick, we play a parlor game here. Usually it's me guessing the director of 5 movies that Mr. Faversham pulls out of his collection, but now I'm testing him, and it gives us a chance to talk about movies without devoting a whole show to them. So maybe you've seen a couple of movies here, and we'll get you done real quick. All right. Once again, thank you for coming on the show, giving us a woman's perspective. You're a delight. You're a professional, and we're glad to have you here. All right, Mr. Faversham, you ready?
Yeah, take a shot.
All right, Crossed Swords.
That's Richard Lester.
That's gay porn. That's gay porn. Don't answer that. Trick question.
Oh, you're right. How'd that get in there? Say again, Mr. Faversham.
Richard Lester.
I did the same thing.
Oh, wait a
both
minute.
wrong.
No, it's Richard Fleischer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right, Richard Fleischer.
Usually I don't even look to check and make sure that I'm right on these, but I was wrong. Yeah, I thought Richard Lester too.
I was thinking of Royal Flash. That was the other Richard Lester swashbuckler.
But Crossed Swords, by the way, I haven't seen it until the disc came out a couple of years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good movie.
Oh, it's good. I saw it in the movies.
It's The Prince and the Pauper.
Prince and the Pauper, yeah.
Do you like swashbuckling movies, Lemmi? Princess Bride?
Yeah, yep.
That's one of those movies that people get too praiseworthy of it. I tell them to settle down, But it has this.
What was that Picard movie? I hate to say Picard. I'm sorry. Patrick Stewart movie where he's hunting down Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
he was in Moby Dick. Did you like it, Lemmi? The Moby Dick with Patrick Stewart?
Yeah, I remember loving it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, he was good. He was good in that.
Yeah, he's pretty reliable. I think it's 2004 or 2005. Poseidon.
That's Wolfgang Peterson, right?
That's
Isn't that
right.
Wolfgang Peterson?
Yeah, the director of Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Have you seen this, Lemmi? Poseidon?
Nope.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Okay.
It's one of, 2 or 3 remakes of the Poseidon Adventure. What I didn't like about it, Mr. Faversham, is you got 2 male leads in there that contradict each other. You got Kurt Russell and Josh Lucas. You don't need them both. Just give me Kurt. Oh, wait, he's supposed to be the Ernest Borgnine character? Get the fuck out of here. Lemmi, do you hate watch movies like some of the people who have been on this show do? Do you like movies that are so bad they're good and that kind of stuff? Batman and Robin?
I think that's. I'm not sure if that's hate watching. I don't hate it while I'm watching it, but I love bad movies. Like one of my favorite movies of all time is Dead Alive, and that movie is fucking.
Oh, Peter
terrible.
Jackson.
I love it.
Did you say it was terrible?
It's a terrible movie.
Okay. White Fever.
Is that a Jonathan Kaplan?
It is.
Action picture? Okay.
You should. Lemmi, are you a fan of Jan Michael Vincent?
I think I recognize that name from Rick and Morty. That's about it.
Here we go. Rounders. Matty Damon.
It's one of those Miramax.
The kid from Primal Fear.
It's one of those Miramax guys.
Ed Norton.
I can't call it up.
I stumped you. You know who directed it, Lemmi?
Nope.
Do you like follow actors and directors, or you just go to be entertained? You don't care about the technical merits and stuff like that. That's cool. You're ideal moviegoer as far as the studios are concerned. Just show up and plug down your money and don't make a fuss. John Dahl.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't.
The guy who did Last Seduction and Red Rock West. Okay, last one. Jean-Claude Van Damme, The Quest.
Is that no, not Roland Emmerich? Oh, there's a name that sounds like that. That's the guy who made some of his movies. Sheldon Lettich.
Very good guess. Yes, that was a frequent collaborator, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
But not this one.
You know who directed The Quest? Have you ever seen The Quest, Lemmi? No.
Nope.
You know who directed it? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't see it.
I feel like I just recently watched Time Cop, but I don't remember anything about it.
Lemmi, what's the most girly movie that you like that even you were almost embarrassed to cop to? Like Strawberry Shortcake, or what's a good girly movie, Mr. Faversham? Beaches? What?
No, I got one for you. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. It's in my top 5. It's in my top 3, actually.
There you go.
Mr. Faversham.
Beautiful widescreen CinemaScope, giant musical, shot indoors. A lot of it shot indoors.
All of it? Oh, okay. Wow.
Not all of it, but a lot of it. But that was a big budget, humongous success back when it came out. I love 55.
You love it. I haven't seen it, but I would watch it. I don't like musicals, but those old ones there, like you mentioned, Mr. Faversham, a lot of money on the screen. This beautiful looking wide frame there, and that's the part I like. If not the music, if it's got a good cast, that helps. But yeah, the spectacle of those movies, yeah, so that's not bad. Any others, Lemmi? What do you like? Private Benjamin? What's a good chick movie that she likes, Mr. Faversham?
My Fair Lady? My Fair Lady, a chick movie?
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. The Rain in Spain. Audrey Hepburn, Rex Harrison.
Rex Harrison?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It's an excellent movie.
Yeah.
We're agreeing too much here. I thought we were going to get into it and argue and stuff. We keep agreeing on everything.
I'm really glad I met you guys because now I found 2 more people I could trust when it comes to movie tastes.
How so? You think that you trust our recommendations?
You're not going to recommend anything like Ferris fucking Bueller's Day Off?
Talk about how terrible that movie is here.
That movie, I couldn't stand. I actually watched that movie twice. I have hate watched a movie, and it was Ferris Bueller's Day Off for the second time, just to show somebody, just to explain, like almost scene by scene, why that movie sucked so fucking bad, unrealistic. The teachers and like the principal. I hate to say that the principal was the most like actual relatable character because
Jeffrey
he's, like,
Jones.
a pedophile. Yeah.
Well, Charlie Sheen was good, but that's just his cameo there. I'll admit I saw it more than once that summer of '86 because I was going to the movies a lot, and I thought I liked it at the time. But yeah, now that stuff is pretty cringe-worthy.